you look this way, it's bush. If you look this way, it's uncompleted building. E.g., if you're living in Lagos, you are traveling, that means you are traveling to work. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of seeing this beautiful face, please don't make it your last by clicking on the subscribe button and the notification bell beside it to get notified anytime I post new videos every week. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you guys for all the love that you guys showed me when I uploaded my first ever video on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to leave a link in the description box so you can watch it. Yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody that watched the video, left wonderful comments. Yeah, thank you so much, and I liked the video. I am really grateful. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'm so sure that the energy is gonna be doubled and tripled for this video and subsequent videos that I'm going to be posting for you guys, because I know you guys got me the way I got you guys. In this video guys, I'm going to be talking about house hunting in Nigeria. I'm going to be talking about the things that I went through while I was house hunting in Nigeria. So currently guys, I live in Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria, because I was posted here by the federal government to come and serve my nation. Right, I'm a core member, so I had to look for an apartment here in Ilorin. So I'm going to be telling you some of the things that I faced, and I'm going to tell you some of the things that you should look out for when you're looking for apartments anywhere in Nigeria. It's not only in Ilorin, anywhere in Nigeria actually. So without much further ado, let's jump right into the video. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is your budget. So sure, everybody should have budgets for house hunting, but there's one thing about this budget thing. I feel like if you're house hunting, you shouldn't tell agents your budget, because if you tell them your budget, they're going to send you to places. They're going to take you to places that will annoy you. Honestly, they're going to send you to annoying houses. They're going to send you to houses that are built like shops, and they will call those places apartments for you to live in. They are going to take you to dirty places. They are going to take you to um streets that are not motorable, and it's just really annoying. It's a lot, guys. So I think you should just keep your budget to yourself, yeah, for the meantime, until you find somewhere that you really like. And if it's not too far from your budget, you can, just add a little bit for your comfort though. For your comfort, you can just add a little bit, and just get the place right. So that's it on budget. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is proximity. So um I'm sure that everybody wants a life that is not stressful, right? So if you're looking for a house, check the proximity. Is it close to the junction of the house? If it's not close, fine. Do you have to take bike? No problem. But if you're taking bike, is it like inside? If it's inside, if you're okay with it, you can take it. But honestly, I don't think anybody will be okay with somewhere where you have to take maybe like 150 naira bike or 200 naira bike too. Max 50 naira, right? If you live in Lagos, I know there's no more 50 naira anything, but max 100 naira. Okay, max 100. But I live in Ilorin, so there's still 50 naira bike here. So like max 100 naira, you get, like, it shouldn't be so far from the junction, right? If it's something that maybe you can't really trek, but you need to take bike, so it shouldn't be too far inside. I mean, you're taking bike inside and it's too far, then that means the house is so far inside, and I really don't think anybody should live inside unless maybe you have a car or something, then that's okay, right? But if you don't have a car and you're someone that you don't like too much stress, you want to get to the junction on time and all of that, so don't take houses that are not close to the junction. If you have to trek inside, you're on your own. So another thing on proximity is how far it is or how close it is to your workplace or to somewhere you go to every day. If you're a student, how far it is to your school, or how close it is to your school. If you're a worker, how far it is to your workplace or how close it is to your workplace. I mean, you don't want to, if e.g. if you're living in Lagos, you don't want to be working on the highland and living on the mainland, or working on the mainland and living on the highland. You are traveling, that means you are traveling to work every day, right? But in other places, like, you really don't want to be living so far from your workplace. Like, it's really not advisable because you have to factor in traffic, the distance, the stress, waking up too early so you can get to work on time and all that, you know. So like you really have to factor that in as well. So the next point is good electricity. So when you are going house hunting and by the time you are going there's no light around and you are hearing gen left, right and center, my dear, that house, they don't have good light. They don't have good light. If you're not even hearing gen or something, just try and hack someone, maybe like someone selling something um around the place, and then ask the person about the light situation. Please listen to those people because they are the ones that they are not like living there, but they spend most of their days, most of the day on that street, so they will know if there's good light and all of that. So please, make sure you do your research, do your findings, ask around. Please, do they usually have lights there? You need to you need to do all those things, because if you finally move to the house and you find out that they don't have lights, my dear, I don't know what you want to do. I don't know what you want to do, because you've already paid for the house, and it's not going to be nice at all. So do your findings, make sure that it's an area where the light is okay. I know Nepal, Nigeria, so I know light is not great, but at least there should still be light. Not that, not the one that they will not be light for 1 week and then the next week they'll bring you for just 2 days or something. Like, you really don't want to live in that kind of environment, trust me. So you should really do your findings and all. The next point I'm going to be talking about is water supply. So you should find out if this house, they have water runs in the house, right? So if you go on a day where maybe they said, okay, there's no light, because there's no light, there's no water, please go back to that house. Don't tell the agent that you're going to the house, and do not tell the landlord that you're coming. Just go to the house. Go to the house, knock on someone's door, be very polite, greet them very well, and just ask your questions. Is there light here? This, does water run in the house? I didn't do this when I was looking for a house, but I mean, I learned the hard way, right? So, and I don't want you guys to also fall prey. So make your findings very well. These agents, they are going to lie. They are going to lie to you and tell you it's because there's no light, that's why there's no water. You can't say for sure, and that agent has told you his own. He doesn't know, or he knows and then he lied, or the landlord is looking for money ASAP and he wants you to quickly get the house. He will feed you whatever story he wants to feed you so that you pay him and move to the house. And when you move to the house, you're on your own, right? So just make enough research and findings before you finally pay or decide to move into the house. Yeah. Next thing we are going to be talking about is network. So take your phone along when you are house hunting. Put on your data and check if there is good network. If your messages are going very well, yes, then okay, it's all right. But if your messages are not going, put on your data for the entire time that you checked the house for, and your messages are not going, my dear, network there is not good. It's not good. And honestly, like, if you're outside, like maybe in the compound of the house and the network is not good, you are in the room and the network is not good, and it's not even about maybe staying in a particular corner and that's where network is good. What if the network leaves that place one day? What are you going to do? You start looking for network up and down. And there's a tip. So if you see people in that house outside, outside maybe in the compound or outside the compound, they are with their phones, they are on their phones, that is to tell you that there's no network in the house and they are looking for network outside. It's only outside that they can get good network. That's a cue for you to run. No. Run with your money, because that means there's no network in the house, and really I don't know how some people can live without good network. Also, it's not only data. Make calls. If you can hear what the person is saying very well, and both of you can hear what you are saying very well, then that means the network is good. But if there are fluctuations, network is not good. Don't let the house like that. Next thing I'm going to be talking about is don't depend on pictures. So I know, okay, it's a normal thing for people to ask agents to send them pictures. I mean, it's good. You can ask your agents to send you pictures of whatever house you're going to check, but don't depend on that picture and say, "Hi, yes, I found the place is very nice, guys." I have a story. So the first house I ever went to check in this Ilori, I saw the picture and I'm like, wow, okay, this house is good for the price. Again, like that's pop, and it was painted white already, like you know the vibes now, like cool place. Guys, we got to the place, my friend and I, and we were like, guys, the it was asbestos. First of all, it was not even pop or anything. It was asbestos. The fence, it was just like this. Maybe this one still had fence. Guys, I'll still tell you about a story of a house that did not have fence. The fence was like this. You can sit on the fence, literally. You can sit on the fence. The gate was see guys, it was totally different from what I saw in the picture, and I'm like, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. So like ever since that day like this, if you like send me a picture, I will still come and check it out, but like I'm totally not depending on that picture and raising my hopes. Like, nah, you're not gonna do that to me anymore, right? Once beaten, twice shy. No offense story, guys. So one, but it's not funny. It was not funny when it happened, but it's funny now. So I went house hunting one day. So I called the agent and I was even already hungry that day. Like I wasn't happy because the houses I already checked before they were not okay. So I called this other agent and I asked him if the house was fenced, that I want to come and check it out, right? And he told me it was fenced. Guys, asked him again, are you sure it is fenced? This guy told me yes, it is fenced. So we got to we took first of all, the road was not even good. In my mind I was already like, nah, I can't take this place. And then it was far, it was really far inside, and now highlighted from the keke that we took. So we highlighted though, and then we now still kept on trekking. And guys, guess what? We were trekking, and the only thing I was seeing was bush and not completed building. If you look this way, is bush. If you look this way, is uncompleted building. That's like the whole surrounding. I was already getting scared because it was just me and this guy. I was like, God. I was just praying inside, like, God, please, please, like, let's leave this place ASAP. So we got to the house, and guys, the house was not fenced like at all. I was so hungry. I was like, dude, you told me this house was fenced. I called you to ask if it was fenced, and you told me it was fenced. Guess what this guy told me? He had the audacity to tell me that it's gated. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, what's that? What's that? It's gated. I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed, and when we were going back, I didn't even pay his tea fare. I did not pay this guy's tea fare. In fact, he said he will pay my tea fare. He actually paid my tea fare because he saw the way I was so hungry. I'm like, ah, like, how can you behave like this? Honestly, how can you behave like that? Next point I'm going to be talking about is lively streets. So, I mean, especially for a lady, like you shouldn't be living in a street where it's not lively, like that people are not really around. Like in the afternoon, I mean, you won't go out hunting at night, right? So you go out hunting in the afternoon, and even in the afternoon people are not really around, like the whole street is like dead. So I don't think you want to live in a house on that kind of street, right? So like I mean, also to live in convenience stores around, you know, maybe like a barber shop or an hairdresser's place or somewhere like a very mini shop and all of that. Those kind of houses are like they're still okay because people are around, right? Not when you're coming back in the evening or at night, and then there's nobody on the street. You're literally the only one walking, or probably you and a guy that you don't know from anywhere. It is not safe. So if you go in the afternoon and you see and you notice that kind of situation, ow, advise you not to take the house because there's nobody on the street. I checked one house, like there was literally nobody on the street. I actually took a picture of the street, and it was just us that went house hunting that were on the streets that day. Like it was really, I checked the picture again and I was like, wait, it's true. We are the only ones on the street though. Like the next convenience store was like 6 houses away. I'm like, how am I supposed to live in that kind of place, right? So it's not a good idea, guys. Last point that I'm going to be talking about is good road. Yes. So okay, fine. You know we live in Nigeria and all roads are not that good, right? But at least it should still be manageable and motorable, right? Because if you're on bike and the road is not good and the road is like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, you can fall down. You can from the bike, and that will not be nice. That will not be nice. Bike injury, you don't want to have it. Okay, that won't be nice. So like the road should be okay, right? It should be okay. It's not like, oh, it should be the best road or something, tired and everything, but it should still be okay. Like it should not be a kind of road where you're like this, you're like this, you're like this, you're like this. Please, don't don't play with your life, right? Okay, that brings us to the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, comment, share this video, and subscribe, guys. Please, you know the vibes here. So please just do the needful. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.